The SS Procyon floated silently in the vast emptiness of space, its sleek metallic hull glinting in the distant light of 1,000 stars. This massive freighter, one of the latest in the fleet of the Galactic Shipping Corporation, was a marvel of human engineering designed to transport live animal freight across the galaxy. Inside, rows upon rows of animal enclosures lined the cargo bay, each housing a variety of Earth species, cows, chickens, pigs, and more exotic animals destined for the colonies. Captain Alara Monroe, a seasoned spacefarer with years of experience under her belt, paced the bridge, her thoughts a whirlwind of logistics and responsibilities. The ship was en route to Elysium 4, a human colony known for its burgeoning population and insatiable demand for Earth's agricultural products. "Alara, we've got a clean trajectory," announced First Officer Grant, his voice steady and reassuring. "No anomalies detected in the flight path. We should reach Elysium 4 in about 5 days." "Good to hear, Grant," Alara replied, her eyes fixed on the navigation console. "Let's make sure everything stays that way. Last thing we need is another delay. The colonists are counting on this shipment." As she said this, her gaze drifted to the large viewport, where the stars stretched into infinite lines of light as the ship transitioned into faster-than-light travel. She couldn't shake the feeling of unease that had settled in her gut ever since they left Earth. Transporting live animals was always a delicate operation, fraught with ethical and logistical challenges. But this time, something felt different. 3 days into the journey, the **Procyon****S sensors picked up an anomaly. It was a faint, almost imperceptible blip, something that didn't belong in the void of space. The bridge crew quickly assembled, scanning their instruments with a mixture of curiosity and caution. "Captain, we've got an unidentified object approaching," said Ensign Riley, his voice tinged with excitement and apprehension. "It's not on any of our charts." "On screen," Alara ordered, her heart rate quickening. The view screen flickered and then displayed a strange, sleek vessel unlike any they had ever seen. It was almost organic in design, with flowing lines and a bioluminescent glow that seemed to pulse with life. "Open a channel," Alara commanded. "Let's see if we can communicate." A moment later, the bridge speakers crackled to life with an unfamiliar, melodic language. The translation matrix struggled for a few seconds before rendering the message into something understandable. "Greetings, vessel of Earth," the alien voice intoned. "We are the Ythari. Your presence here has not gone unnoticed. Prepare to be boarded for inspection." Alara's heart sank. "Boarded? By whose authority?" The voice responded, unwavering and calm. "By the authority of the Galactic Concordance on ethical treatment of sentient and non-sentient life. You will comply, or face the consequences." Alara exchanged a glance with Grant, who nodded subtly. They had no choice but to comply. "Very well, Ythari. We will prepare for your boarding party." The Ythari boarding party arrived in a flash of iridescent light, materializing in the cargo bay with a grace that belied their otherworldly origins. They were tall, slender beings with translucent skin that shimmered with internal light, their eyes large and filled with an intense curiosity. Captain Alara and her crew met them at the entry point, flanked by armed security personnel. The leader of the Ythari, who introduced themselves as Lyrian, stepped forward and surveyed the scene with a mixture of awe and horror. "What is the meaning of this?" Lyrian asked, their voice a harmonious blend of tones. "Why are these creatures confined in such a manner?" Alara took a deep breath, struggling to maintain her composure. "These animals are part of a trade agreement with the colonies. They are essential for food production on Elysium 4. Lyrian's eyes darkened, the glow within them dimming. "You imprison and transport living beings for consumption? This is barbaric. Unacceptable." The tension in the cargo bay was palpable. Alara stepped forward, trying to reason with the alien. "These practices are part of our culture, our way of life. We ensure they are well cared for during the journey." Lyrians shook their head, the gesture alien yet familiar. "Your practices are cruel and inhumane. We cannot allow this to continue."